Hi, my name is Ananda Gokhle. I've been in the business of software building and engineering teams for close to 35 years now. I started off as a data entry operator and quickly went into automating solutions at that time. In the current role, I am part of the co-founder and CEO of Punditry. One of the specific areas that I'm looking on is to work with consult clients to bring GCCs into India. So how are we different? We are different because the founding group is majority of engineers, and we have been in the business of building teams and shipping code for the close to 20-25 years, and all of us put together we have like 100 years of experience in just building teams and building software and keeping the software in production. Some of the stuff that we, like you and I have done, we've reverse engineered code to an extent where putting it into a specific deployment pattern was also something that we took it up as a challenge and we did. So just as a e- just as a big differentiator, we're all engineers at heart. We're all developers at heart, and we are trying to figure out what is the best way to set up engineering teams for a particular customer the way they want us to set it up. We also bring in our entire process transparency with them. We also make sure that there is enough of efficiencies that we can bring in, which some of our competitors will take some time to learn and build it in. And that's a big differentiator. When we started setting up teams in India, it was purely cost arbitrage, where it was we got cheap labor over here. But then over the last 20 years, people have learned, technology has improved. We as human beings have evolved much more. We as engineers have evolved much more. So there is so much more knowledge pool available, and the talent has actually captured that as well. So what we did not have previously was a sense of ownership and accountability for the product that we were building, and where we are headed towards is exactly the same sense of accountability and ownership to what we are building. And hence we as a group advocate vertically integrated teams, which starts everything from the start to finish, including the L1 and L2 and everything. So it's one slice of everything that a particular software or a product is looking for. That's what Punditry is advocating. Staffing the right folks, staffing the right leadership. It is very important that a GCC leader or the country head is staffed right, because what has happened in the past and is happening to some extent now, and one reason why we are seeing an opportunity to help our clients is that not everybody is a site leader. Not every US entity or a Western entity or the entity which is setting up in India is looking at the site leader role as a very important role. People who are probably an engineering leader become the site leader role, but there is a lot more to the site than just the engineering aspect of it. For example, you need to look at the legal, statutory obligations and everything associated with compliance as an entity. Then there is a lot of stuff to do a lot for branding so that you can bring the right talent into the company. Then there is the talent itself, hiring and retaining them, and it is very important that you actually show how important it is for you to retain them. um, Gone are days when talent is going to stay here because they are loyal to the company. Talent is going to stay because they enjoy working with you. So we want them to be able to set the GCC up and be running from the GCC as quickly as possible. One of our core values is speed. We try and also claim that we can do it in a double X speed compared to the rest of our competitors, simply because we understand the engineering process, we understand engineers, we understand hiring. We've done this for multiple times, so we would like them to get off the ground as quickly as possible. While we do that, we also would try and make sure all their enabling functions are taken care of by us for a period of time, so that they can actually focus on their core work.